It was really important for us. Obviously, yesterday being down 3 pucks and then having to fight back and get a point. It was huge for us. There was a lot of focus on that, and I thought Mrazek for them was really good. I mean, you don't win the game in the first 10, but you could lose a game in the first 10 like we almost did yesterday. And I thought Mrazek was outstanding. We had him scrambling around a little bit, but I thought he was really solid. And then after the first, we were pretty happy with the first. We didn't give up a lot of chances, and we had some real good looks. And then obviously we ran into penalty problems there in the second. We got some outstanding blocks and performances and saves and all those things that you need to get through that. And then I thought in the third we managed it pretty well. So a little bit more, we ran out of gas a little bit towards the third, and then Holtz was outstanding when you needed him, and then we got some big-time commitment from our forwards and our defensemen right at the end.
What does that say about you guys as a group that you're able to play 3 games on the road and 4 nights against these teams in these buildings and come up with 5 out of 6?
Well, we're learning. We still got some learning to do. We've put ourselves on 5-on-3 situations on back-to-back nights here, and that's pretty taxing, and that puts people at risk because they have to block shots, they have to be in those lanes, and we just got to manage those real critical moments at times so that we handle it with a little more composure, if you will. But that's been something we've been learning all year, and that's I'm actually glad that some of this is happening when the heat is on, when you're trying to get in the playoffs, and our bench is way more calm than game 1 through 10 when I first got here. The guys have a really good sense of the moment, and they're dealing with the moment, and that's what you have to do in the playoffs.
Have you had slept on it? Was it a tough decision to go back to Hockey?
It wasn't that tough. It was more of where we wanted to be. I was going to go with Petey, and we talked about it last night. And we really, what was the one was that the last really 40 minutes he didn't have a lot of work. Last night we controlled the play for the last 40 minutes, and that was probably the big thing right there, is that he didn't get a lot of work. We don't play till Wednesday now, so he deserved that. He was great in the victory here tonight, so it was great for him because he's been so big for us all year. It was outstanding performance, and back-to-back in this league against good teams, goalies usually don't fare very well, and he stepped up tonight.
Were you at all nervous when Smitty asked you to check on him?
Oh yeah, very nervous. Here's one of your key pieces, and you're in game 79, and he went down. He was just a little cramping for him because the building was a little hot today. And he came to the bench. Once he said that, he was good. So. Excuse me.
That calm that's developed through the year. When did you see it get to that point where they are now?
Well, I think it really hit that point around almost the new year. We had a little more of that calmness. I think we had some big games, and then obviously you're on one of the biggest stages there. I thought we were really good, and then as we've got down into the big games, there's when you're playing those divisional rivalry games and all that, I think the benches got really calm and very confident, and I think early in the year we were very emotional and I would say not really, we're a little bit emotionally impaired, couldn't deal with the moment, and now we deal with the moment. We understand that there's going to be peaks and valleys of every game. There's too many good teams in this league, and how you deal with those moments are critical of how you're going to have success. And when that moment is upon you, it either defines you or you turn it into a positive. So our guys have been really good that way.
Do you feel that carries over to the playoffs, or does it start over once the playoffs?
I think the playoffs gets ramped up to a way another level. But if you've learned that during the year, you have a chance to keep it in check. If you haven't, you have no chance because you won't be able to control yourself. That's just the way you're going to be so fired up for the playoffs. It's whatever it is right now, it's going to be another tenfold because it is, especially the first round. I think the first round is absolutely the most grueling round mentally and physically, I think, in all rounds, because I think when you make the playoffs, you look at your season, for most teams anyways, that first round sort of defines your year. If you don't get through that first round, you tend to say, well, all that work, and we just didn't get to the next step. And it's still a good year for a lot of organizations, and if you get through that first round, then I think it sort of says, hey, now we've got a chance. We're half the teams are gone now, so let's really see if we got a real good opportunity. I think you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that first round really tests you. Pardon? Wilson, I think he's okay. Just talked to our trainer, and we'll have him reevaluate. I wouldn't say he's okay, but I'll have a better update tomorrow. But he made a great commitment. That was a key point in the game. They had a real good look, and he went down and sacrificed for the team. And that bench, when he did that, our bench was going to go down and sacrifice because he did. That was a real key moment in the game. So. But hopefully Tom's okay. We'll have a better idea in a little bit probably tomorrow.
Has he gone through the concussion?
Well, you get hit in the head. The trainers absolutely are doing all their protocols just to make sure. And I don't know the results, but he's gone through our trainers and doctors and done the correct protocols.
That's very good.
It's for day to day. Yeah.
Anything serious? Is it?
No, it's something that's been nagging for probably the last 30 games, and it just got aggravated to a point where I didn't think that he would be as useful as it has been.